Hey, my name is James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about 5 lenders that have cut mortgage rates this week. Why is that happening? Could more be looking to do that in the near future? Probably. So we're going to talk about who these lenders are, what impact that will have on you and your mortgage rate, and what is happening at the moment, because it is a crazy world out there at the moment. Now, if you're new around here and you haven't done already, do subscribe to the channel over there and hit that bell notification. I want to thank everyone that does subscribe. We've just hit 40,000 subscribers. Now we've got to get 50,000 subscribers. But let's get some more views on this video as well. I think it's important that people know lenders are cutting rates. So smash like, tickle like, do something to the like button. That helps with the YouTube algorithm. And then share this video, WhatsApp it, email it, or Facebook message it to someone that could benefit from this. So what is going on? Well, there is a heated trade war going on at the moment, and it just seems to get crazier every single day. Right now, the Americans have tariffs on all imports from China of 104%. China has retaliated this morning with tariffs of around 84%. So on the goods that get imported to China from America, that is going to hit business really hard. Now, who knows what might happen today? There is a press announcement from Donald Trump that will probably have happened at this time, in that it's expected that pharmaceuticals will get tariffed and potentially higher tariffs going on China. Who's going to give in first? I don't know. Is it just going to keep going up and up and up? I don't think it can, but I didn't think it would get to 104 and 84%. So that is impacting markets, and it's likely that this will cause a recession. And it is really slowing business down. Even if you're a British business owner, Land Rover, Jaguar have said that they are just not going to export cars to America for now until they see what happens and things get figured out. The Europeans, the EU, have put tariffs on certain stuff in America today as well of 25%. Does that mean that Donald Trump is going to put more tariffs on Europe? That's something to keep an eye on as well. But what I can tell you is that this uncertainty actually is good for mortgage holders, because the uncertainty means we're more likely to go in recession. A lot of businesses are just stopping trading at the moment. They're taking orders and stuff, but they're waiting to see what happens when they buy stuff, because you don't want to buy stuff and then you get a huge tariff only for it to be taken off next week. And that's the problem that happens at the moment. So what is happening is the markets are predicting that the US and the globe essentially could go into a fairly deep recession, and that means rates are likely to get cut. Yesterday we talked about the Bank of England are now probably going to be cutting to 3.5%, which is 4 cuts this year. And we're looking at the Americans potentially cutting 5 times this year. There's a potential emergency cut if the stock market keeps crashing every single day, but more likely we'll get these cuts starting in May. Could be a big cut. So the swap rate, which is the rate that the banks borrow from. So you and I, we borrow from the Mortgage Works, HSBC, NatWest and people like that, don't we? And so these guys, they borrow on something called the SONIA swap rate. And that's kind of a prediction of where rates will go. And they borrow at that rate from bigger banks like JP Morgan and places like that. And that is predicting that rates are going to go down. And the 5-year swap rate and the 2-year swap rate dropped drastically in the last week. It's gone down more than 0.5%. So that's given room for lenders to start cutting rates as well. Not only that, the market has started to slow down significantly. You have got that downturn. We had 500,000 transactions in the first quarter. We're now only expecting 500,000 for the next 9 months. So that's a marked downturn. Even if we didn't have this trade war, lenders were likely to cut rates in order to get some movement in the market. And so lenders that have cut rates today, let's talk about them. So first is Empowered. So Empowered have cut their rate by 0.21%. Now, Empowered are based in Guildford. I actually went to their office a few weeks ago. They're launching a podcast fairly soon, and I'm actually one of the main featured episodes on that first initial 5 episodes that they've got there. So when that's out, I'll let you guys know so you can go and check it out and listen to expectations on where we felt the market's going to go and how to add value to property as well. It was good fun going to their office in Guildford to do that. So Empowered have cut rates there. TSB, another big lender, have cut rates as well. And so they have cut rates by 0.25%. So a fairly decent size cut there. And more are on here as well. I've got some bigger cuts than that to come here as well. But before quickly that I do go into that, I did just want to offer you guys a special offer because we hit that 40,000 subscribers, which is a massive milestone. So we're going to cut until after Easter now the fundamentals of property course down to just £20. That's the cheapest we've ever done that. And so I will put a link below with the flash sale. So click on that, grab the fundamentals of property for the next few days until Easter for just £20, the cheapest ever that we've done that. So make sure you do grab that. Now back to the other lenders. So who else has cut rates? Coventry Building Society haven't said exactly how much they're cutting, but they are going sub 4%. So under 4%, which is a big milestone. Go and check out Coventry. And they've had some really competitive rates recently. They've been trying to get more market share. So it's really good to go and see what they're doing. So that one you're going to need to go and check out as well. Next is a company called Generation Home. And so Generation Home have cut by 0.2%. And the biggest cut so far, this is a lofty one here. I'm going to spell it wrong, I'm sure. It's the Clydesdale Bank. And they have cut by 0.64%. A great big cut there from Clydesdale Bank. So definitely go and check out that. Now, there is some big lenders in there. TSB obviously is a big national lender there. But what this shows is we haven't seen the big lenders yet cutting rates. And that's good because that likely is to follow in the next few days. So we haven't had HSBC, we haven't had Nationwide, haven't had the Mortgage Works. All of these people will be looking at what's going on, trying to figure out what is happening in the market because it is mental. Like you wake up and then suddenly there's this huge tariff added on, and that is going to impact British businesses and that is going to impact the British economy. Jaguar Land Rover, I commented on that earlier the other day as well, and someone said, well, I don't care about them, but you will care about them because that has a lot of employment in the UK that potentially big redundancies could get made, and those people spend money on lots of businesses around where they live. This isn't great, this trade war, and the quicker it ends, the better for everybody. But if you're looking to remortgage at the moment or looking to buy a property at the moment, potentially this is good news for you. So you'll be happy with that. Any new lenders that cut rates, do comment below and let us all know, because I think it's really useful collectively if we share that information. Do make sure you like this video, do subscribe. Let's get to 50,000 subscribers as quickly as we can, and check out the fundamentals of property investing for £20, the cheapest we've ever done that, as a thank you for hitting this big milestone of 40,000 subscribers. I appreciate everyone that watches the channel. Do make sure you check out all the other content as well on the channel, including this video right here.